Hi everybody, my name is Omega and today I'm going to be doing a quick weave with a closure. As you can see right now, I'm using a beauty blender to put concealer onto the black cap. Right now I'm going to start applying my closure. I washed and I pre-parted my closure. And I'm going to lay it flat on my head, position it to the part that I want, making sure every little thing is lined up. And right now I'm going to get my needle and my thread and I'm going to start sewing down one side at a time. While I'm doing that, I can tell you guys that the hair that I'm using came from Rosa hair products off of AliExpress. I had the hair for a very long time. I just found it and basically was like, oh, let's do a quick weave with it. But the hair lengths that I have two 12 inches and a 12-inch closure body wave. And I did not color it, nor did I bleach my knots. I'm not a fan of bleaching my knots because bleaching my knots can cause shedding and tangling. And I like to reuse my closures. So, right now I'm threading my needle for the other side to sew down the other side. And make sure like when you put a closure on, it's lined up so that you would not see the cap. Because seeing the cap is not pretty. Okay, now I'm sewing down the other side. And with sewing down your closure, you don't necessarily have to have your stitching really close. As long as it's down intact and it's flat, then you're perfectly fine. Now, when you're doing it on a client, yes, your stitching has to be perfect and it has to be close together to make sure that it's not going anywhere. But on me, because I always wear my hair a different way, I don't necessarily have to have my stitching really, really close. Now I'm basically sewing down the other side and I'm going to continue to the back of the closure to make sure that the back part is secured down. And yeah, I'm doing that now. It's finished. Well, I thought I was finished. Yeah, if you guys aren't following me on social media, can you please follow me at Hair by Omega on Facebook and Instagram. Now, as you can see, I'm finished my closure and it's intact and it isn't going anywhere. And now it is time to glue down my tracks. So I'm braiding down my hair and I'm getting that closure out of the way so no glue can get on it. Now, now that I'm all molded down, now it's time to glue down the tracks. Now, with gluing down the tracks on my head, I don't necessarily put the tracks close. I do it to the point where it's thick enough for me. Everybody is different, so whatever floats your boat, you just go with it. Now, this part, I'm going to fast forward through it because basically I'm just gluing down each track until I get to the top. Finally, I'm blow drying my last track. And Since all of the tracks are glued down, now I'm going to take the closure braid apart and I'm going to blow dry everything that I have, making sure everything is dry, making sure nothing is going to come out later, making sure everything is intact. Bum 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 bum, ba-da-dum bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. Making sure my closure is flat, blow drying that. Now to the closure. When it's time to like do my closure, I really don't pluck my closure. I wash it and I pre-part my closure. And whatever part it looks like, that's what I go with. I might tweak it just a little bit. I could take a few little hairs out around the hairline. But other than that, I just go with what the parting looks like because I like a natural part and I like to reuse my closure. So if I overpluck it, then I can't reuse it basically. See, I'm taking out really little pieces of hair. It really don't make a difference, but to me it does. But to some people it may not. But I just like a natural look closure. Now I straightened out half of my head already. I'm just going back over it. I use my Baby Bliss Pro to straighten it out and to make sure that when it's time to cut it, it's really bone straight because I want to go with the bone straight look. Now I'm going to take my cape and I'm going to get myself situated to cut my hair. Going to comb it out, make sure everything, all the little kinks is out. I usually take a razor to basically mark where I want my bob to be because with this bob, it's going to be really blunt and I'm basically going to take scissors and just chop it off super duper bluntly. So right now, you're about to see me just cut it. See? Yep. And see right there, I thought it was perfect, right? It looks perfect. And then when I put it behind my ear, oh my gosh, so uneven. I was low-key panicking in the inside. But no worries. All you have to do is play with it, cut little as you go until you get it right. Yep, cutting it till you get it right. And with doing your hair, everything is trial and error. And over the years, that's what I have figured out. And yes, I am a licensed hairstylist. And no, I do not cut anybody's hair like straight off like that unless they actually want it to be like that. And lately that's been the trend, like cutting it blunt straight like that. I was like so excited about trying this look. You guys do not know. I usually don't wear bobs. I always wear like longer hair. Or if I wear a bob, it'll be like a tad bit longer than that. But I felt kind of cute with that bob. So I was like, oh yeah, I really wanted to take it up a little bit higher, but I might take it up a little bit higher before I wash it off, wash the Quickweave off. Or I may just keep it that long. Like, I never know. But as you can see, I'm playing with it to make sure that all of it is even and don't have the choppy look. I want it to be clean and sleek. I was a little excited. One side was kind of thicker than the other, and I felt like that came from me placing more tracks on one side than the other, but that's easily a fix. I can just snatch out a track to make it full. But I'm all done, and I'm about to run my flat iron across it one time so I can get like a little natural bend to it. My flat iron was probably on like 320, a real low heat because I was about to turn it off, but I was like, let me run it through to make sure it's not like really bone straight. It's still straight, but it has like a natural little bend to it. And this hair is like super duper flowy. Girl, I felt like so cute. Even though I got the stalest look ever, I still felt like mad cute. So I'm going to post pictures of the finished look and when I put some lipstick on and make myself look presentable. Put some earrings on, Mega. But it goes behind my ear really smoothly. Oh, my hair is bomb. Like, oh my God. It looks super duper natural. You see me thinking about cutting it? Couldn't figure out what I really wanted to do. But my hair is still kind of cute. Yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure you follow me.